Hi, I have spotlight obsessed neighbors. I mean, really obsessed. The new ones over there, they show up at 10:30 at night with all their vehicles and their spotlights and their party and all their loud stuff. And they start at 10:30 at night. And so I had finally made curtains for that window and hung them. And then last Friday night, I had to try to close them, and I had them nice where they were hanging. I was just going to leave them like open, like the other curtains. I was going to leave them open. And there's no reason to hardly ever close these ones. But I decided that I was going to have to close them. I mean, it was just shining. It was blinding in here. And also, as far as what the Mylar has done for the front door, in the wintertime it might be great to keep heat in and cold out. So I've decided to, I've looked into shades, but they're just really, really fumey. You know, all that vinyl fume. And so I got another one of these blankets like I have in the door. And I'm in the process of cutting it like smaller than the curtain. I had to take the curtain off and shorten it because if I'm going to be leaving it hanging down, it's got to be shorter. So that's kind of a drag. That kind of makes me feel sad. I wanted it to be a little bit longer and have a little more flow when it's tied back. But it's just not going to happen with the Spotlight Obsessed Neighbors. So basically what I'm doing, and also for here, the shade isn't very good here. I'm not going to want another vinyl shade put in by my bed. This one's old and already outgassed. I'm not going to want to do that, bring more vinyl into my home. So these are going to need some kind of backing as well because they're very spotlight obsessed across the way over there too. So basically what I'm doing, and plus keeping the cold out. It'll be really great at keeping the cold out. So what I did, I looked into fabric tape, but the reviews weren't that good and all that. I don't think it's going to work, you know, that you tape up your hem on your jeans with fabric tape. So I'm doing that because you can't really sew through this, it'll rip. So I'm cutting it down like a little smaller than the curtain, and I'm going to put across the top, I'm going to put some Gorilla Tape, and then down the sides after that I'm going to put some Gorilla Tape, and then leave the bottom open so it can kind of flow naturally and won't pull the other tape off. So I'm going to try that and just see, and hang it and just see what it does as far as basically it's a homemade solar curtain basically, because when you spend $40 on a solar curtain, you basically get like this stuff, you know, and it's got the folds in it. It doesn't look very pretty. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'll be back at you. Hi, I just got the top on. I did it in two pieces. I found this tape extremely strenuous to pull off the roll. That's why I'm huffing and puffing. I mean, it is amazing. I just don't really have the muscle for that. And I'm hurting, really hurting. And I'm going to try to get it down the side and get it back up. The one thing that happens though, when you put the first piece down, it tries to slap on there. And it does slap on there. And that's it. You can't move it. It just tears the fabric apart if you try. So it's really difficult to maneuver and position. Like, you can't just put it on the edge of the Mylar and then put it on the edge of the fabric and line it up. There's no give. I mean, it slaps right down. So it's not that easy to work with. Just a warning. So if you try to, you know, pull out the piece after you got the piece out, and you try to pull it out, it's gonna just slap right down. So I'm gonna like trim this a little bit more there on part of the side on the bottom, and work on the side and try to get the side down, see what happens. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side and just see where I can go from there. Okie dokie, I got the sides down. This really slapped on. I had to kind of cut it. Some of it is going right up to the edge because if I try to get in there to cut it, it just rips the material apart. And there it kind of slapped down. It's just hard to work with, but it's kind of like super glue in a way, in a tape form. So I'm leaving the bottom empty so it'll just hang better, and it should stay put that way. It seems really strong and solid, and so I'm going to put it up and see what happens. This is the right hand panel, but I'm going to put it on the left So, because it's going to be like too much tonight to try to do probably the other one. So I'm probably going to just maybe cut the piece out and then do it another day. You know, rest a little bit and do it maybe like 2 days from now and go from there. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, I finished Gorilla Taping the Mylar to this and got it on the rod. As you can see, that's how it is. It's really hard to like get it right because it just, like I say, it slaps down. It's really hard to get it right, but as you see, it does cut quite a bit of the light, and it will cut cold air in the winter. I don't think we have to worry about that much more this season, but you can see how much can come through just the plain curtain. You can see how much come through. But there, it's blocked off. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll stop the compulsive spotlights. So that's what I did. Gorilla Tape across the top, down the sides, and I left it, as you can see, at the bottom, I left it open so it could hang more naturally. It doesn't hang as naturally. It doesn't have like as much of a flowing feel of the other ones, but it does block temperature and light. So if you like subscribe, share, and if you have any questions on this, you can put them in the comments, and have a great day.